Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Capricorn. If Capricorn is your solar, lunar, ascendant / rising sign, then this is a message for you. All right, let's get started. Okay, and let's see what these tea leaves have to say tonight. And so if you haven't subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. It is free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and we would love for you to be part of the community here. Okay. I see you, miss. Little TT's trying to get around here to jump up on the... Okay, so it's getting late. So she's out here telling me, and if you don't know, if you don't watch my readings, it's my cat. She's a Sphinx, a hairless cat, and she's quite bossy. Between her and my daughter, we have two girls running this house. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. Yes, fire, fire, fire. Big, emotional, passionate, moving energy. And so, let's see what that has to do with these tea leaves, with these symbols, formations. This one, I keep looking at it as kind of a mischievous little face. The eyes and the little smile. It reminds me, which is funny because we have the Ace of Wands, but it reminds me of like something like a newt or like some kind of little, well, maybe even a salamander, a little lizard of some kind. And the salamander is the elemental of fire. Okay, so this is kind of the little fiery lizard guy that keeps those fires burning, keeps them moving, kind of flows that fiery energy into all things, which it is the thing that keeps everything alive and moving, right? It's that spark. So we have this energy right here, kind of really, I see kind of smiling upon you. And I wonder if you have recently had just kind of a feeling of more energy, more motivation, really like those energetic pathways really opening up and drawing you in. Hello. You made it up here, did you? Yeah. Hi. You gonna come sit over here? My little baby. Yeah. Okay, so yes, energetic pathways. It sounds nice. I need some of that. The opening of the flow of fire, the alivening of that, sacred kundalini, the energies flowing from and between each chakra. Okay, so aligned in such a way that I think that there's really kind of this opportunity to grow stronger in the things that you are interested in doing. And I think that part of this is in the physical. I feel like there's a lot of kind of intentional movement. Really, well, if you ever just get kind of like tired of sitting down or tired of being inside and you just have to kind of go and maybe go sit outside on the deck or, in the garden or take a little walk, stroll around the way or maybe you are somebody who does more intensive energetic movement, or no, intentional movement, energetic movement as well. But this just seems like a time, it's not restlessness, but it is a surge of energy. And I feel like there's this interest in keeping this steady, okay, having consistency. And so I see we have a person here who's kind of standing at the top of this kind of peak or it looks like a natural column or plateau kind of, but up here. And so having climbed their way up, and you can see there's kind of that pickaxe kind of thing right here, and I imagine climbing up the side of a rock face there and getting up to the top and pointing out into the great, there are other summits, other peaks to meet, and so I really do imagine that you have some big goals for yourself. And again, this doesn't have to just be about exercise or intentional movement or climbing a mountain or anything like that. But there's a passion towards whatever you are putting your mind and efforts to. Okay, if this is a work project, if this is, and I'm sorry, this cat is over here cleaning herself. So you will be hearing that, I'm sure. She's right by the microphone. Yeah, you had to come over here to do that? I know, you get so comfortable. You just gotta curl up like a little baby and clean yourself up, huh? Right before bed. I understand. I do the same thing. So, a real place of... a real place where there, like, I just see, like, there's no apathy here, okay? And I feel like there is a real draw, and I see there's some kind of building here, and it reminds me very much of some kind of temple, some kind of place that feels quite sacred. There's a sacredness to it, and there is almost a feeling of salvation in this place, going and having shelter within the divine. If you have ever gone into, a holy place, a place in nature, a place that you've created for yourself, or a place of worship, or wherever it is. I mean, it could be anywhere. It's not a specific thing. It could be anything for anybody, but it is a place that has just a sense of greatness and the divine. And if you believe in God and whatever... Oh, what are you doing? You're falling. Stop. Don't growl at me, please. Come on. You gotta go. Jump over my shoulder, please. Go on. Don't growl me. I know. I will be to bed soon. Okay. Well, she didn't like that. Yes. So, a place that is sacred to you. Okay. Somewhere that feels majestic. I always think of like the Secret Garden. When I was a kid, I was really into the Secret Garden, and I still am. I love being out in the plants and the flowers and all of the little backyard spirits that kind of inhabit the space, that allow me to be part of their wider family and let me into their their home there. And I feel like there's this place that is almost like imagination. It is almost like a portal to that unnameable thing. Okay, and I feel you, and because I see pointing out this way towards this sacred structure of some kind. Now, is this a true structure, or is this kind of that interior mansion, castle, the home? There's this interesting thing that I read years ago, and it made so much sense to me because I had these dreams. But a lot of people dream about not only their childhood home, but will dream about a home or a series of homes, or buildings, but usually it's some kind of large home that has many rooms. And throughout your life, you'll dream about this place, kind of going into these different rooms, sometimes looking at the things in them. Sometimes it feels familiar, sometimes it feels very vacant, old, falling apart. Sometimes it's, beautiful and adorned with beautiful treasures and all kinds of things to kind of look through. Sometimes we feel the presence of, beloved ones and loved ones, and sometimes strangers and the great terrible things that kind of chase us down the corridors. But this is kind of an expression of our interior dwelling. Okay, this is what Teresa of Avila called our interior castle, or our interior mansion. Jung writes a lot about this. It is also a landscape for active imagination. But this is a place that we go to work out things. This is a place where we go to explore aspects of our psyche, of our being, of our spiritual life, and our many lives, playing out in a theater that is of our own creation, even if it is not conscious. Okay, and so often these houses, when we see them in these temples, they are temples. These are consecrated lands. They exist within our most sacred interior. And so when you do have these dreams, it is important that we take note of them. They are blessings, even if they are somewhat horrifying. I myself dream about over time, it's been a different series of places, but one particular. And, at times it's been kind of the place of a lot of night terrors and things that, I had to talk about and, do therapy for, to process through. But, this is an invaluable and most natural thing that just kind of occurs. This is part of what Jung calls the collective unconscious. This is something that, for whatever reason, it is a shared phenomenon, and so I kind of feel like this is something that is close to your mind. But I also feel that there is a sense of being, of belonging, of getting in there and feeling like, if you could imagine going into a large cathedral and looking up at the beautiful paintings on the ceiling and just how awe-inspiring, or going to some beautiful, maybe like the Grand Canyon, and just going and looking and all that it is to take in, how profoundly beautiful and divine it all is. This is a similar energy. We also have an angel up here. And this seems really important to me, that I feel that you have been asking for some kind of guidance, okay? And I feel like in some places you feel kind of stuck, almost like creaky, like the Tin Man, where it's like you can't get your rusty arms going or whatever. But I do think that you are actively looking for that stewardship of these divine intelligences, the guardian angel, the daemon, the beloved, whatever it is for you, okay? And this is going to be the thing, your little oil can, it's going to help, right? I fully believe in the power of prayer and the power of making appeals for guidance, for help, for support, and gratitude. The big thing to me is a lot of gratitude, humbling of self, and laying self open, for that kind of divine connection. These are the things that kind of get us unstuck from, the complications that we create in our own mind, our own ego, and in the, so many infinite variables that come up in our daily lives, in our mundane reality. There are so many shifting aspects. It is hard to understand it all. It is impossible to control basically any of it. And so it can be something that becomes, quite a maze, quite a labyrinth. And we lose sight of what's important. But I see here, we have that wand, that beautiful, you can imagine, what is it called? A torch, burning bright, leading the way. And so it is. And so it is. Okay, so we have a person here holding out flowers. Okay, so the growth really, and I feel it is kind of holding, and not holding flowers that have been picked, but holding a plant that is growing and getting ready to plant it, maybe replant it, get it a bigger pot, moving it to some beautiful fertile ground. And so you are kind of sowing your future blessings, and the work is being put in. And I think that, there are great successes now, and there will be more, and there will be more, and there will be more. We are going into this new year, with our head held high. We are brave. We are meeting the day, and so many beautiful ideas and inspired thinkings. I can only imagine what you will accomplish. I'm excited to hear about it. I truly am. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the Cincy Child affirmation cards, and we'll just kind of go through these and stop where it feels right. I'm going to flip it over, and it says, I am brave. There you go. Reiterated. I am brave, and you are brave. You are brave. Growing, just like the flowers they were holding in the hand. Growing all over. Yes, I am brave. I am brave. All right, Capricorn. I appreciate this time you have shared with me. It is such an honor to be able to bring these messages to you. If you would be so kind as to like the video, it really does help the channel so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please think about doing that. It is free, and I don't want you to miss any of your readings. So hit the little bell when you do that. It'll let you know when they're coming out, okay? Also in the community section, there's a post there. It has the schedule. So you will know when Capricorn comes out, which is on Tuesdays. I keep thinking it's Friday for some reason, or Thursday. I keep feeling like tomorrow's Friday. I don't know why. I'm all mixed up. This whole time, the end of November into December is just like a timeless landscape for me. I don't know what day it is half the time. Thankfully, following the calendar, just knowing I have to do certain things. The other thing is, if you want to leave a comment, please do. I read them all. They mean so much to me. And if you have a channel, a small business, some kind of service that you would like to post about, there is a post in the community section. Go over there and comment whatever your link for your channel or the name or whatever platform it's on, your handle. Go ahead and do that. I want to support all of you. I have this kind of small platform here, but it is something. So, I want everybody to have a place to be able to share what they're doing. And I think that's important, that we all kind of lift each other up and support, us being able to do the work that we want to do. And so that is there. So if you do have something to add there, please do. Please do. There's already a lot of great stuff on there too. So if you are interested in, some of the people that are here at the channel, and the things that they're doing, all kinds of stuff. So go look at that. All right. I am going to say thank you. I love you. We will talk again real soon. Okay. Take care of yourself.